Hi, I'm Ms. Shoemaker, and today is day 56 of my doing 100 days of YouTube videos and focusing on recognizing God's hand in my life. So, yay for day 56. Okay, that means I have 44 days to go. Doing a countdown. Um, I I had an interesting day today. I had a worse migraine today than yesterday. I don't know how it got worse, but it did get worse. And so I was just like, pain in my head. Um, Sorry for the mini close up, something on my phone distracting me. Very easily distracted. Anyway, I wasn't sure how I was going to get through today. I kind of slept in and just got up bare minimum, did what I had to do to get to work. And I'm grateful I was able to pack lunch. Also grateful that lunch was provided unexpectedly and it was food that I could eat. So I'm like, I'm eating this. Plus, I got a little bonus at work that I wasn't expecting to. And I'm very excited about it. It's a sample of something that's out on the market. I'm not really sure. I think I'll share it anyway. I don't know. I'm not advertising for it. I'm not being sponsored for it or anything like that. I don't know all the details about it, so please don't ask me. But I, it's I already forgot what it's called. So there you go. It's a lifestyle something or other. Lifestyle Libre 2, I believe, is what it is. It's the app that I downloaded onto my phone, and it's a little thing that they stick in your arm. I don't know if you can see this little thing they stuck in my arm. Ta-da! That's what it is. And it's there for 2 weeks. So I get it for 2 weeks, and I'm excited because it tracks your glucose numbers. If I could talk. Uh, so and this way it kind of gives me an idea as to what my sugar levels are. So it's for people that are diabetic or trying to watch their numbers, or people that are hyper or hypoglycemic, where they have a tendency to have too low of sugars. So it kind of tracks that for you, and then it lets you know if your numbers are too high or too low, or if they're in the range that where they're supposed to be. And I'm not entirely sure how all of it works. And it's supposed to be just for 2 weeks, and then you have to get a new one, like a refill of one. So apparently you can put it in yourself. They asked me if I wanted to put it in myself, and I was like, nope, I ain't putting that thing in myself. So I let the person doing it just do it, but she did it for me so she could show the doctors there. So yes, I work in a doctor's office now as a receptionist. So that's kind of cool. But they came to talk to the PAs and the doctors, and they bring in lunch when they come in to give them their samples and say, here, use our samples on your patients and answer questions. So I think that's really cool. And I can look up a link or the card information that I got, the business card from the person that was doing it, and I can put that in the description below if anybody's interested. Talk to your doctors about that. Don't talk to me. I don't know anything about it. But I'm mostly excited about it because, one, it's a free sample, and two, I didn't have to go pay a doctor's visit or anything to go get it. And three, it's going to let me know if where my sugar levels are at, so I can know, kind of give me, because I haven't, let's see if I can get the words right. I apologize. I have not been to a doctor about my blood sugar and my cholesterol since December, and I did not get the updated lab work in June, mostly because I didn't have money and I didn't want to go pay to do that. So I did not do that at this time. I do need to do that again, just to make sure that everything that I'm doing as far as exercising and eating healthier is actually working on my cholesterol numbers and my pre-diabetic numbers, my AC1 numbers, because I know I'm borderline pre-diabetic. Well, I'm pre-diabetic, so I'm borderline being diabetic, and I want to get those numbers down so that I'm not even borderline anything, that I just have normal AC1 numbers and I don't have to worry about being diabetic. So that's what I would like to have happen at this point. So this device isn't, it's not meant to control your blood sugar. It doesn't give you any medication through the device. All it does is it tracks your blood sugar for you, so you don't have to prick your fingers Although apparently you're supposed to still, if you're diabetic, you're supposed to still prick your fingers because the numbers might be a little bit different than the glucose numbers that they're getting out of your arm. I don't remember what the percentage difference is. I think there was like a 20% difference, but there was something about the timing and when you do it with the blood and when it comes in through your arm, because of the different way that they track it, to figure out how off the numbers are or how accurate the numbers are for each individual person. But the idea is that it's supposed to help you change your lifestyle, which is why I think they call it Lifestyle Libre 2 or something like that. So I think that's a fabulous thing, because basically what it does is it tells you if your blood sugar spikes or if your blood sugar is dropping too low. So it lets you know like what you're eating or not eating, how it's affecting your blood sugar. So you know if you eat something and your blood sugar spikes to like over 200 or something, that maybe you should stop eating those kinds of foods. And the representative there was saying that some people can't eat like carbs and stuff, and other people can't eat sugar. And she mentioned something about one of those like health bars or something that she would eat because it had a bunch of protein bars or something, because it had the protein in it and stuff. And she's like, oh, it's got all this healthy stuff, but apparently it has a lot of sugar too, because it spiked her sugar every time she would eat it. So she was like, oh, she could eat all the other foods, but when she would eat her protein bars, it would spike her sugar. So she's like, I can't eat protein bars because there's too much sugar in it. So it just depends on the type of sugar or the type of food. So this is just kind of a way to help teach you what is triggering your sugars to go up or your sugars to go down, to kind of help you learn how to take things out of your diet or what things to add to your diet to kind of help you learn how to live and eat healthier. So for me, I just think it's kind of a cool thing because it's going to show me what's working and what I'm doing is working, or if it's not working. So it will show me if my blood sugars are spiking at all for the next 2 weeks. So I'm very excited about this device, and I just feel very blessed that, you know, I happened to be there. I was the first one in the lunchroom, and I just started talking to the person while she was waiting for everybody else to come in. And she's like, oh yeah, usually the doctors like to have somebody to like experiment to see a live one. I'm like, I'll experiment, I'll do it, I'm here. So I think God just totally blessed me to be there for that today. And then of course I got off of work early enough, and my physical therapy was late enough today that I could go see my chiropractor and get an adjustment, which is fantastic because I was stiff and sore because I fell last night doing something stupid at the temple. So I'm like I need any more injuries at this point in my life. So I am grateful that I got to go see my chiropractor that I haven't seen in a while. And then I went to physical therapy, and of course today it was dealing with the vertigo and the concussion syndrome. So he did some stuff like to release the muscles and tension in my shoulders and put some needles in my head, and all of those things were not very much fun, but it took away most of the dizziness from my migraines that I get. And even though my migraine is not completely gone, oh my gosh, it is so much better than it was, because I was like feeling nauseous and sick all day today and struggling to focus and just having tons of brain fog, like in the middle of saying something, and just couldn't even remember what I was saying at work today. And I was like, I'm talking to people on the phone and I completely forgot what I'm doing. So not only am I learning new stuff, but it was like, I know what I'm supposed to say, and my mind just went blank right in the middle of words. And that was just so not cool today. And so I'm just very grateful for that, and learned a new exercise that I can start doing that will hopefully help prevent my neck from getting quite as stiff as it does and quite as sore. So I was like, yay, happy things. So God is blessing me in many ways today, and hopefully I will not have another migraine again tomorrow, or hopefully it will not be as bad. So I am very, very grateful for that, and feeling very, very loved and very blessed, and very excited to see how things go with this fun little new device that I got. And we'll probably report on it in my weekly video for next week. So yay, that is what I have for today. If you like these videos, you can hit like, subscribe, share with someone else if you think they'll like it too. And I hope you have a great day full of gratitude and find ways to recognize God's hand in your life too.